Well, this is the N64. I didn't have one of these back in the day. They kind of missed me out. Very happy memories of the Super Nintendo and Street Fighter 2. Then life kind of takes over, and I seem to have jumped into the PlayStation 1. N64 as a machine I didn't have back in the day. This is currently running on a smart TV through the standard composite cables, RGB, so I'm playing that in AV channel 1. I did purchase myself a HDMI converter for it. Yeah, I went to plug it in not that long ago, wondered why it wasn't working, and that's because the power connection has actually snapped up. So, the comparison to HDMI to composite, I'm going to have to miss off on this video. I'm here for recommendations from you guys, really. I've picked myself up an ED64, which has got, basically, game-wise, we're looking at the 300 mark of games that's going to be on that disc. Came with that's all the games that's available. There's basically 50 games on per page. It's got that many games on it. And not having this unit as a child, I don't know what to play. But as for Chinese ever-clone multicarts and things from China as a rule, apart from the HDMI connector that wouldn't work, I've got nothing against Chinese stuff. The Master System, Master Cartridge, EverDrive clone, brilliant bit of kit, 300 games and the SG-1000 library, all in one unit. I like collecting games, but I like to play games. For my Super Nintendo, this hasn't got a memory card slot at the top, but the PAL version 17.1, this is how I played through Chrono Trigger on the Super Nintendo. I'm not into the Donkey Kong games, but Chrono Trigger, that I spent 30 happy hours playing through, the save function on this cartridge worked flawlessly, as did the one on the Master System. And when it came to Mega Drive, the best of the 80s and the 90s, that's not a bad cartridge, that 196 in 1. No save function available on any of the games, unfortunately, but that's by the by. I'm looking for recommendations of games that I should play on this. When it comes to things from China, apart from HDMI cable, original controller, original machine, original new old stock expansion pack inside there, because my sister used to own a computer shop. From China, the controller pack, memory card, that's from AliExpress. So I don't know if that's a... Come on, focus. I mean, the Nintendo's a square dot. Is it supposed to be a square or round? Whatever. So that's a Chinese... Put it in the right way round, does help. So original machine, original controller, original power supply, but I was having a heck of a lot of problems with the power supply. My machine was doing a random reset all by itself all the time. I have taken the main machine apart. I have had it in the sink, all the plastic. I've taken the heat shield off. I've scrubbed the bare board down with isopropyl alcohol. And put it all back together. Completely stripped it down, put it back together. That was a video that I did a long time ago. In the end, it was still having reset issues. It did turn out to be the power brick at the back. There's a small connection where it joins into the back of the machine. Go on, focus again, you bugger. Hello, thank you. That small connection was broken. I've managed to wedge it at the minute, but in the meantime, that is so lightweight, I did get a secondary power supply from AliExpress in China, just so that I can continue to use it, but I've not had to yet. Stop going out of focus. This is the joys of recording on a phone. So yeah, anyway, I've got a spare power brick. HDMI cable doesn't work. My memory pack is working perfectly well. Now, this Evercart here. Power off. Yep. Do you know what? I actually kind of missed the eject button from the Super Nintendo. There's a little button on top of it for N and P, so if you're in NTC or PAL regions. Obviously, I'm in the PAL region, so it's in the P setting. USA Games, Europe Games, PAL. Yeah, so I've got all these games, and I don't know what to play. And there's so many games here. I'll go for Europe Games, obviously. Oh, it's loading something automatically. I don't know what I've pressed to load. But yeah, if some guys can go on the comments and tell me which games I should be playing on the N64, as I'm new to this library. Thank you.